Hello and welcome back to Down the Track. In this episode, we'll be doing the preview for the match between the Delhi Capitals and the Kolkata Knight Riders. Delhi coming to this game with one very close win in the Super Over against Sunrisers, then a very close loss against RCB, losing by 1 run on the last ball. Whereas KKR coming in with the victory, the captain Morgan leading from the front, getting them back into some form. The likes of Russell has shown glimpses, the likes of Tripathi, Rana, everyone's shown glimpses in this team, but they haven't got that consistency yet. Can they go on a consistent run now by beating Delhi Capitals? It'll be very, very exciting to watch, I think, this game. Delhi Capitals, despite losing, they've shown that they have a really good squad. They have a lot of options, but I think they need some big players to perform, like Giso Rabada, I think, has been expensive. He's let them down, especially when the likes of Avesh Khan, who's had the season of his life so far, is bowling so well. Ishant Sharma was bowling well in the last game. Rabada to get hit like that, to be, I think that will be disappointing for him personally first, and then for the team as well. If he can work on his economy rate, pick up wickets and play the lead bowling role like he did last season, it will really help. Yes, I know the conditions maybe not be as conducive for him, but he's a class bowler. I'm sure he will adjust to that. When it comes to the batting, I think, someone or the other has chipped in every game. Dhawan didn't perform. Shaw gave them a start, but then Hetmyer came and performed like that. Stoinis with a bit of a contribution. Rishabh Pant and Hetmyer could have finished that game. I think Hetmyer got them back into the game. Delhi were far behind against RCB, but Hetmyer got him into the game, and that's a good sign for them. But Rishabh Pant just couldn't connect in that game, and they fell short. It was that kind of day, right? When you're trying to go for the shots, it's just not coming. You just can't get it over the line. And it was one of those days. But in the end, Delhi still have a solid team. So you see their batsmen, someone or the other always chips in. If it's not Dhawan, it's Shaw. If it's not Shaw, it's Smith. If it's not Smith, it's Rishabh Pant. If not him, Hetmyer, Stoinis. So they have a lot of options. Despite some of the players not looking in form, someone or the other is chipping in, I think, for them with the bat, and that really helps. I think Steve Smith should show a bit more maturity. I think these kind of pitches will really help him. These kind of pitches really suit him in the sense that he can work the singles, play the anchor. It's not the quickest wicket, so I think someone like him will be very crucial. We saw how Williamson played the other day against Delhi, so if Smith can play that kind of role, it'll really help Delhi in that sense, and I'm sure he will. He's very capable. And for Delhi, Ashwin is not there, but the likes of Akshar Patel, Mishra, they've stepped up. They've tried their best as well. Of course, they'll have the odd bad day, but I feel in general their bowling as well is doing a decent job. Batting is also pretty good. It's just on the day who can perform, who can take that that responsibility. We saw Pant, try to battle the end. It was just not that day for him. So. They still have a very good team. I think they do go favorites going into this game. They're playing against a KKR side who've blown hot and cold this season. They have some outstanding players here, KKR, but they haven't clicked a lot of their players. And again, a big consistency has been a huge problem with KKR. With the bat, with the ball, like we talked about Rabada, Cummins as well with the ball. He has been expensive. He's leaked runs. With the bat, he has been sensational, especially that innings against Chennai. But, he's been leaking runs with the ball. So he'll need to work on that because, the likes of Mafi, Prasid Krishna, Chakravarti, they've chipped in really well. But then when your lead strike bowler is getting hit like that, it will be an issue for you going forward. Their batsmen, I think, top order, the likes of Gill and Rana need to take more responsibility. Gill has not been in form. Hopefully he can get back into form. Maybe he just needs to anchor the innings, try to get a few runs under his belt, let the other batsmen go for the attacking shots, and then once he gets that confidence, then he can attack as well going further into the tournament. So I think Shubman Gill should just needs to take his time. He's a class player. He's just not have been informed. Rana, I think, is in good form, but he's not making the most of it. I think he needs to, once he hits a few boundaries, rotate a bit, relax a bit, and play accordingly. Tripathi has been outstanding. I think he's one player to watch out for KKR, definitely. He's been in very good touch. He's finding boundaries at will. He's counter-attacking well. He's rotating the strike. And Morgan has finally also found some touch as well. So I think that's good news for KKR. They do have match winners. They have Andre Russell, Morgan, Dinesh Karthik, Cummins. This is the engine room. I think if these guys perform, KKR will do well on most occasions. And they have the players like Rana, Tripathi, Varun Chakravarti, Mavi, who can chip in, contribute, but they need like 2 or 3 of their big star players to step up against this Delhi team who have a really good bowling lineup and a batting lineup. It's going to be a tough game. In this game, I just feel I'm tipping Delhi just because, the recent games, even though they've lost a couple of games, they've lost close matches. So they've had a chance to win every single game of this, and they've made it difficult for their opposition, even if the opposition has beaten them. So that's why I'm going to go with Delhi. But KKR on their day, we've seen it already twice. They can change the game. They can, they can change the game within 5-10 minutes with their power play. And the explosiveness that their players possess, like, some serious hitting talent there, the likes of Russell, Morgan. And yeah, I think even Cummins showed he can hit. And I think with the ball as well, if the likes of Cummins and Russell, who have been leaking runs, that if they can just come up and be a bit more tidy in those overs, it will really help KKR. Yeah, I'm going with Delhi to win this game. Players to watch out for, I think Avesh Khan, he's been outstanding this season. He's a player to watch out for me for Delhi, along with Steve Smith with the bat. I want to see how he performs. I think he has the capability, and these pitches, someone like him, if he can anchor the innings, he can play his natural game, it will really help Delhi. And for KKR, for me, it's Andre Russell. Without a doubt, I think he's the player to watch out for. With bat, ball, field, everything, he's one player that you always want to see. And along with him, I think I want to see Tripathi, can he continue this form and even make it even better, change his scores from 40 to like 70, 80, convert those starts into big scores. And yeah, I think that wraps it up. Thank you so much for joining me in this preview. Make sure you like and subscribe to our channel, and comment with your predictions. Who do you think is going to win this game? Who are the players to watch out according to you? And yeah, until next time, take care.